Good evening, everyone. TMA, the fans' verdict. I'm joined by Major Tom and Sir Dunk. Let's get all your opinions through from the home win against Blackburn. Endo Kiembe penalty, winning it. So, just like I say, as always, big shout out to the Former Players Club, fronted by Watford legend Neil Price and Watford's favourite son, Luther Blissett. Head on over to Facebook for Tailor-Made for Community. So, like I say, let's get all your opinions through man of the matches and anything else you want to talk about Blackburn related. Let's get straight on. Tom, good win, mate. Wasn't pretty, but best response after two disappointing defeats, especially the one last Saturday.
Can we just forget last Saturday ever happened?
I'm starting to blank it out.
Yeah, it wasn't a great game, but the old cliche, a win's a win.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, sorry, I just got the Classico one. But Mbappe's just missed a sitter. Sorry, I got distracted there. Just scored. It's literally just started. It's not a great game, but at the end of the day, a win's a win, isn't it? So it was a rubbish game of football. But it was what can you say? We got a win, we got a clean sheet, 3 points. The only reason we are where we are is because of our home form. Yeah, let's forget last week ever happened. But they lost today, so that's happy days. They're in the bottom three. Thanks to Plymouth. Wayne Rooney's a legend. Wayne Rooney's a legend, by the way.
Where's all this bloody celebration then, your inbreds? Where's this go now? Fucking bottom three.
Trustekong started all that. Let's have it. Got to admit that.
No, he did that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he done that.
I thought he'd done that. I thought he'd done that as well. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Anyway, who gives a fuck? It's done with now.
Evenly.
There you are. I tagged you in your post earlier. No, you never bloody got back. But so all seriousness, right? It was a rubbish game. We got the 3 points. Blackburn didn't actually have a great game. I can't lie. But you can tell he's still not fit. That's why he's wearing a frigging strap around his leg, or his knee, whatever. So I don't think he should have played anyhow on that basis. It's hard to pick him out of the match because it wasn't a great game of football, if I'm honest. But I'm just more concerned about the 3 points. It was a poor decision. It was never a penalty in a million years. Not a chance. I've not seen it back, but it really did look harsh. But I think the referee was, how do you describe it?
Shit.
Felt he owed us one. Felt he owed us one because he's given so many decisions against us. But he was shit for both teams. It was a poor game, poor referee display, 3 points in the bag. Who we got next? Sheffield Wednesday. Is it Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah, I think
Wednesday.
We're away. We're not home until the 8th, Friday night game.
Yeah.
That's it. Oxford, isn't it?
Oxford on Sky. It's hard to really analyse today because there wasn't really much chances created by either team, really. It was so poor. Such a poor game. I nearly fell asleep in the first half. It was that bad. I mean, I was tired anyway, but fucking game, it didn't help at all. It really didn't help. Why is my finger still going in the fucking camera? Fucking iPad. Sorry. Fucking new iPad. It's but it's just so difficult. I can't pick a man of the match because no one actually played that great. But
I could pick 1 or 2.
Because they didn't really test us, we didn't really test them. But their best chance was obviously the Blackburn mistake that led to them thinking the ball across the line, even though the referee didn't get the signal, which was quite laughable, to be fair. Because they thought it was in, even though, referee checked. But that's still the only chance they really created. but we created one or two, but not enough to test them. But like I say, the consensus of 3 points. Man of the match. If I've got to pick a man of the match, well, actually, it's difficult. Sierra, I suppose, had a good game.
Yeah.
Pollock had a good game. Dave had a good game. Larousse, I thought, had a good game. Believe it or not. And well, Barr. He didn't actually play that great when he came on. But once he got into the swing of, once he got his stride, he did cause problems in the end. I'll go for one of them as man of the match, but I'm just fucking glad we got the points. Dunk.
Yeah, for me, I'm torn between either Ebesele. I thought Ebesele was excellent today. I think both wing backs were.
Yes. Good shout.
They weren't
actually.
quite as bright as they were against Leeds, I think, but I thought Ebesele put in a shift. I think, including Porteous, the back three today were all actually quite solid. And I do put Porteous in that, which some won't agree with, I'm sure. And yeah, I would probably either go Ebesele or. Yeah, I think Ebesele for me. I thought he was very bright, had good runs with him, put in dangerous balls, including the one that Barr missed from the volley. Put a really good work defensively in all game. Yeah, I think like reading Stuart's comment earlier, saying we dug in, got the result. That's pretty much how I see it. I don't think both teams did create some quality and some chances. It wasn't a dire game. I've seen plenty worse than that under Ivic or fucking hell, Hodgson. Christ, that's the football I've seen in any team.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm saying I've seen plenty worse than that in terms of work rate or quality. The one that I actually want to dissect is the one where I'm going to share my screen for this. It's the one where Batman parries early on. They hit the crossbar. Because we were talking about this before the stream pitch about what Batman could and couldn't have done. And the reason I'm going to go on about that is you can see here, the ball comes in, and Batman's in two minds. Does he commit to where the ball's going there and potentially leave the near post vulnerable? Because you can see here, that strike, if he gets touched in there and Batman's committed to where the cross is coming already, he's left that completely open, whereas he left it quite late. So he was trying to cover all bases, not going too early in case he gets a touch there. But because he then left it late, he can then only react late and parry as a result. And he can quite rightly say, where defenders, you've got Porteous, Pollock, sorry, Cyril, something that is, and Porteous. 3 people. Who's marking him? So at that point, then obviously hits the bar. And then Batman, in fairness, after that, did react very smartly to the header there. That's a very good recovery save, getting your bearings and reacting that very quickly. So I think I can see why Batman's done it, because that's something I just struggle with myself in that situation. I hate those situations where you can't really commit one way or the other until it's right on you, because you can't set your body until you can react to it. Then I'm going to jump forward a little bit. Did you see the penalty, Tom? You were saying you weren't sure if it was a penalty or not. So ball comes in, Bio gets a hand on there, heads it onto the outstretched arm.
That's a penalty then.
So the catch here, the arm being outstretched like that is an unnatural position. That's why he gave it in the end, despite I agree with your assessment earlier. The referee was bad for both sides, but I think it was like he was trying to make a display for himself. It was like it was a referee he seemed to hold up free kicks, corners, talking to players a lot, but for no real point. It seemed like he was just holding it up for the sake of holding it up almost. Because whenever he had to talk to them, they carried on doing what they were doing after. The players didn't respect what he was saying. And him trying to make it about himself in that display just made things worse.
Mike Dean, isn't it?
Mm.
Right.
Stop sharing
Can
now.
you just go back to that, Penny? Because I
Yeah,
couldn't
I'll
see it
share it again.
properly. See if you can zoom it in, if possible.
I'll see what I can do with that.
I like the smiling turd in the background, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's always been there.
I've never seen.
Can you see that full screen? Is that working?
Yeah, that's perfect, mate.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm just putting it at half speed here. So Bio gets a flick up and then watch where the defender's hand is, outstretched wide.
Ah, yeah. No, I got it.
So that's why he gave it.
I still think it was a bit harsh though because of the proximity. But if his arms out.
Yeah, I agree that it's a little bit harsh. Yeah, I agree with a little bit harsh. But I mean, how many times have we been fucked over by officials? So, I mean, I would say if that was one of our players doing it, I would say it's a bit harsh as well. So all in good measure. And look, my assessment of the whole game is at the end of the day, we dug deep, we've got the points, and we needed a reaction from Tuesday after two very, very poor performances. We're saying that be it second half, I thought was really good for Watford, to be fair, but two disappointing defeats, shall I say. We needed a reaction. We needed to try and get 3 points, no matter how we got them. Got a bit of good fortune today, and we got the points. So I'm delighted. Right, okay, let's read some comments out as well. So Cusack, evening guys. My mum said, hi, Paul David Atkins, much better. Cheers, mum. Moves seen us in the buildings this evening. All not a great game of job done. Halsey, evening guys. 3 points, rode our luck a bit. But on to the next game, Moves. It was a pen. His arm was up in an unnatural position. He had to give it. Mr. Stuart Higgins, evening mate. He says, evening boys. We had to, like we've already seen, he had to dig deep and got the result. We were perfect off the ball. Disagree. Thought it was a good game. Teams have been slated after 2 defeats, and we responded today. Disagree. Our workload off the ball was excellent. Shit up the road in bottom 3. Could not give $2 one swallow. Doesn't make a summer. Worry about us. Cusack, both teams lacking quality apart from Dave. Barman of the match, Moob said. So does Dan. He says, Barman of the match, the only one that consistently wanted to get forward. Problem was no one went with him. There was a Russian linesman, so no goal. That's from Halsey. Mr. Thorpe, evening mate. He says, hi everyone. Stuart said they all had a good game. Confident booster. Team's been slated. Cusack Davis was far the best man on the pitch. Mr. Thorpe, we've got to get some points away now. Yeah, absolutely agree. Stuart had 15 minutes worse start than had 15 mins worse start than was our game. Proper championship game. Home form is excellent, best in the league. Away form is shocking, and we are where position in league. Just image when it clicks. Oh, just imagine where it clicks. Image. Just imagine when it clicks. Yeah, absolutely, mate. He said about the penalty, not an unnatural position when jumping. We got lucky. So, Dunk, I'll read your comment out if you want, mate. 7th at the table, currently Stuart.
Yeah, that was in response to his question.
That's it. Righties, evening Righty says 2 poor teams, but we won. Ref was terrible. He wanted to be centre stage. Halsey are now biting 1-0 win, which he predicted, by the way, yesterday, so I'll give him credit for that. Stuart said, hard to keep up, texting on speed of talk. Mate, I do it all the time, so don't worry, fella. Starting lineup was perfect. We strengthened the lines and a perfect sub. The team torn cleverly, well done. Good 3 points today, not the best performance, but got the result. Moves. Was the liner from Turkish jail? Dino's been in. Well, we don't know, mate. We will get confirmation from that tomorrow. So, Moves, I'll get you to answer the question tomorrow, mate. Right, okay. So, let's get some more things. Right, man of the match, like say, Cusack's put Dave. I actually put Festy. I thought Festy was excellent today. Dave I wouldn't complain if, obviously, all the votes came in. Dave obviously got man of the match, but Festy had a brilliant game, and he obviously is revelling in that role now, and especially with the likes of Barr alongside him, the pace going forward is brilliant. Larucci will get there. He's starting to feel more comfortable in that role, but he's still got much more to learn. I did like the front three today. I know Danny. Shout out to Danny that he predicted that that front three as well with Ince. I thought Ince did all right. He wasn't amazing, but I thought he had a good game. Obviously, he can do better, but yeah, that's all good. Mr. Pearce, I vote Festi as man of the match. Moobsy quality comment. Yeah, absolutely, Halsey. I agree with that. Oyo Savaloy, big time relief to get the 3 points today. Evening, Kev, Super Kev. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, big shout out to Terry Pearce, podcast partner in Reach. By the way, everyone, this is more for Terry. With the, shall we say, with the recommendation of Rambo, by the way, mate, I've done the top 5 best Rambo goals for the next edition of Golden Pages, by the way. So it had to happen, mate. So I'll let you know when it comes out, by the way. So it's the top 5 goals. And have a guess which, Terry, you probably know, have a guess which one is his favourite of all time at Watford. But I'll let you go with that. Yeah, so Tom, good response, mate. Were you surprised of any part of the lineup apart from Backman? Because I know a lot of people said Backman shouldn't have been playing. But, good win, mate, and the next couple of games will be crucial, especially trying to arrest this away day hoodoo. Hey, mate. Can't hear you, mate.
Fucking, I turned the mic off, didn't I? Silly boy.
There we go.
It's every cloud.
It's not the first time that's happened.
Hey. Sorry, mate, go on.
No. No, what was I saying?
You turned your mic on.
He shouldn't have been perfect. He shouldn't have been playing because he's not fit. But the alternative isn't that great either. So, actually, do you know, that's a good shout. Vata did well when he come on.
Yes, it's good shout out by Ems there.
Hi,
right, Ems. You're right, Ems.
But I think he did cause a. I think that changed the game. That sub. As you do. I forgot about that. I also forgot your original question. I've had a fucking day of it. So what was the question again?
Well, just saying we're obviously bounced back after 2 disappointing results, and obviously like you said, Sheffield Wednesday up next. It's going to be tough going away to Wednesday. Every ground we go to is going to be tough, but it's certainly a good way of trying to arrest this away form and try to get some points away from home.
Yeah, well, the reason why we are where we are is because of our home form. So we've got to do something about our away form if we want to push higher. It's just really that simple. Yeah, the cough. I turned it off because I had the telly on.
Caution, mate. Caution.
I had the volume on the telly. I just
excuses again, mate. Excuses. Red card soon from Mr. Hollands. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Beat them. Yeah, right.
No,
Tom,
no.
That's
not to that question. Sorry. No, I thought you said that podcast. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Not fuck off to you, Dave. Fuck off to him.
It could be a very polite fuck off today, but we'll say that. Dunk, what do you reckon, mate? What Dave said, Big Dave.
Sorry, in which respect?
He says, evening boys from Big Dave. He says, evening boys, do you think the club will get Deeney back?
No, I think I've actually thought about that before. But to be honest, I would say right now, no. Because I think we're in quite a decent place at the moment in terms of the backroom team we have, in terms of the sort of general spirit we have on and off the field at the moment. I think Deeney could be good there, but I think also he seems to be quite what's what I'm looking for? Quite egotistical about things at the moment, about how he views Watford, how he views his time here. He thinks he could have done more, I think, out of Watford in his career, I think, how it seems like. Because he had the whole fiasco about the speed bumps at the ground, for example. Do you remember that fiasco? It's sort of thing that just leaves a bitter taste in people's mouths when he gave 10 plus years of brilliant service, and during that time he was quite rightly the figurehead of the club in many respects. But it seems like since that spell he's become disillusioned to it, perhaps. If he actually wanted to be here, I wouldn't say no, but I don't think he wants to be here, and there's no point forcing that. So that's my view on that one, really.
Woody's one. He's now a cock. That's straight away, just now. From now on.
Say
Woody,
it,
from
say
now
it
on.
like it is.
That's it, mate.
Say it like it is. I could think of worse words, but I'm not gonna.
Stop talking about that ass. What? Whose ass?
He's a don. Well, he is a donkey, isn't he? So
Yeah.
Something that isn't Dini, by the way, I'm going to be sharing.
I thought he was sharing a picture of his ass, but no, it's not.
No, it was this. It was this from earlier today, from the 1881.
Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to them. Fantastic effort from Roy and everyone.
Because remember, earlier in the week, there was Roy was very likely not going to have anything.
Well, that was Sunday.
that was after.
That was straight
Well,
after. It was more the
It was straight
emotion than
after,
anything,
so
to
it
be
was quite
fair.
late. It was only 2 days before, I think, when he actually changed his mind on it. Because it was what we saw today. We saw fight, and we saw a willing to win, even if it wasn't always working. We saw that willingness to graft, which we didn't see at their ground at all. Which was quite honestly the worst away day experience I think I've ever had of any of them. Championship final, Crystal Palace semi-final, Man City 6-0. Any of them were better than what we saw on that day. Honestly, for me, that was the worst because we didn't see anything. We saw, whereas at least even against Leeds, we saw a reaction. Today, we saw some fights, so at least we do seem to be responding to that at least. To take the talk away from Dini.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Right,
yeah.
let's throw some comments out as well. Right, okay. Yellow card. Yeah, the yellow card for turning off the mic. Apparently, Kevin's already given you a red card for that. Away form is shite, needs addressing. That's from Stuart. Cheers, mate. He says, Ryan saying TMA original post-match fans forum. Yeah, it might not be the best, mate, but we are the first. So the first live one. So I'm proud of that. Definitely, mate. So thank you very much. Good evening, Stuart and Moobs. That's from Woody. Cusack Dini wouldn't want it doing too much media. I think we could win at Sheffield Wednesday next Saturday. That's from Moobs. There's a few Dini ones. How many points we get the next two games will come to any minute now, mate. I promise, Michael. He's talking American. That's a reference to Woody. Can we stay in the top 10? We'll put that up as well, mate. It was the championship game that Tom got right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't need or want him anywhere near the club again. It's from Woody. Right, okay. So I'll go to Dunk and then go to Tom. Not about Woody talking American, but we've got a couple of things from Michael. Can we stay in the top 10? And also, how many points? Right, firstly, how many points we're going to get in the next two games? And that's for everyone out there as well. And will we remain in the top 10? Either you, Dunk, or Tom.
Yeah. To answer the first one, next two games, I'm going to go for 3 points. At some point, we surely have to break this bloody away curse hoodoo. I don't know. I'm hoping it'll be Sheffield Wednesday because I'll be going to that one. So hopefully that one at least. But yeah, I think 3 points. We'll get 1 win, 1 loss, but at least then we'll actually break that hoodoo. And as for the top 10, Swansea, to answer Kevin's question, it's Sheffield Wednesday next week, and then on Tuesday 5th, 3 days after, it's Swansea. So top 10, I think on a good day, we are a top 10 side. On an even top 6 if we're absolutely on it. But we don't have the depth or consistency to be top 6. And I think we've finished between 13th and 9th is where I've put us at the moment. So I think if we are generally on it, we're a top 10, but I don't think we're consistent enough. So I'm going to put us maybe 13th to 10th. Oh, don't know where Pidge's gone. What about you, Tom?
As long as we can address that away form, then yeah, I think we can stay in the top 10. It's. Oh yeah, I've got my mic on this time, haven't I? No, but as long as we can address the away form, yeah, we'll be top 10. I think we are going to have to be top 10, but for now, that's it. That's it. Just got to stop leaking goals left, right, and centre, and we'll be fine. But it's going to be tough. Got a tough run of games coming up as well. Got Swansea after that as well, isn't it?
Swansea midweek, isn't it? So we've got next weekend we've got Sheffield Wednesday, and then midweek we've got Swansea. Or start of the week, and then we've got Friday night against Oxford.
I think after the international break we got Plymouth away Friday as well.
See, that's one we've got to go and with the mindset we're going to get 3 points. Not definite, nothing's definite, and it's going to be tough. But we need to go there with the mentality. We need to go there and try and get 3 points.
And then we've got back-to-back home games.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking camera on my iPad.
Miracle, he's got his mic on.
I don't actually know where this camera is. I really don't know. I'm not even taking the piss, Dan.
It's pointing wherever, wherever you don't want it to point.
Well, the thing is, my finger's where I think the camera is, but it's actually going somewhere else. Like, I don't mean my finger, I mean the camera.
Get your camera out for the lads, mate. Yeah, stop.
Pardon me.
Exactly, mate. Right, okay, so I think, because we've got Wednesday, Swansea, and then we've got Oxford. The next 2 games, I think we'll probably get, I hope we get 4 points. I'd love to get 6, but I think we'll get 4. Can we stay in the top 10? Yeah, that's what I said. Mid-table start the season. Phelps having a relaxing.
I got it.
But I think top 10 we should be aiming for now.
I know why now.
Top 10 should be the aim.
It's because it's in front of my iPad screen. That's what it is. It's usually from the other side. That's what.
Door. How did you get that?
No,
iPad
I'm looking at my screen on my iPad, and it's going. It's from the front. No. It's usually from the other side. You know where the camera is.
No, I'm laughing about Dunk things. The real iron candies on the bed. That's it. Yeah, no, you're right, Dunk. I've just seen your chat thing. Yeah, so Wednesday, Swansea, and then obviously Oxford. I'll tell you what, Oxford ain't going to be easy, Ty, because they've done really well this season. That's going to be a real tough game. I mean, all 3 of them are going to be really tough games, to be fair. But the Oxford game should be a good game.
They've adjusted well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very well.
Right, okay. Any other things to say, boys, before we go?
Up the odds.
Can
I have my red card rescinded?
No. We'll let Woody decide on that, because he apparently he sang something about ass. So we'll let him decide on it. Let him have a day before the Sunday night. Hope that dog hasn't snuffed. Fuck's sake, Ozzy. Tom and Technology, Woody and his spell check.
I got a parting joke as well.
Go on quickly.
Oh, it's so bad. It's such a bad joke. Oh, fuck! I can't even say it. It's so.
I was going to tell a dog joke as well, but right, yeah. No, I'm getting her back in now. Hang on, bear with me. Right, okay, guys and girls, we're going to go. Just remember, tomorrow night, TMA Sunday Night Live, where you choose the topics and we will discuss them. That's from 8 p.m.
Got it.
Hang on, from 8 p.m. So I'll post up that in the afternoon and post up all your comments, and let's get all your topics through for tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Yeah, quick, Tom, go on, mate.
Why is having a threesome with 2 Thai girls like winning the lottery?
Go on.
6 matching balls.